Ooh, with the blue, it's K-Mac, Touch Money Neighborhood. This is for my real locs. You can call your kin, tell your folks that it's Touch Money Neighborhood. We the realest in the neighborhood. Touch Money Neighborhood. Touch Money Neighborhood. Touch Money Neighborhood. Touch Money Neighborhood. Spin a block like a stack of blues. 100 shots coming at you fools. You knew the consequences to these rules. One way or another, you gon' make the news.
Ooh, with it blue, it's K-Mac. What the fuck? Yeah, welcome back to the SPOTUS page on the YouTube universe. K-Mac, TMI, 3438. We gonna jump right into it, man. So yeah, remember the other day when I did my video response and I said the boy Trigger Bird from 94 Hoover said it all starts with the Hoovers, right? It all starts with the Hoovers. Everything starts with the Hoovers that's going on. And shit, maybe he right. Maybe this nigga right, cause we thought we seen King Peel and Compton G Uno go to the 40s and pull up, and then we thought they went to the Hoover's Park alone, you know, but come to find out, it's a Hoover behind the scenes, man. So yeah, so they say 94 Hoover's own Young Hawk is the man who escorted King Peel and Bobby G Uno. I'm calling nigga Bobby G Uno thanks to Baby Rico, but Compton G Uno to the 40s and then to the 50s park on 48th and Hoover. So, and that I find that kind of funny because like I said, the man Baby Rico, he on there, and all these guys on here, you know, trying to throw their shots at the 40s, saying the 40s ain't outside, you know, but the 40s is always outside, man. It just depends. You just gotta go where you know, man. So as we can see, T-Rail even said, man, come on, man, I'll take you where they at. So T-Rail know where we at. Damn, everybody should know. So but the question is, YG Hawk, why did you take these guys to the Five Deuce and the Troubles Park? Why didn't you take them to your hood and 94 Hoover hood? And then on top of that, if you wanted to take them to the 40s, why did you take them to 43rd and 5th? Why you didn't slide them through the 40s, you know? And then this a guy that said he jumped on this diss track and brung these guys outside because he got a riff with 4 Extra from 10 to 12 years ago. Man, that's a long time. You know, I could see if y'all really had some real issues. You know, y'all was supposed to catch a county jail fade, and it never happened. But that is what it is, man. But for you to bring these guys outside and then try to incite a war with it's not a good look, you know. And while your boy Baby Rico saying who needs the DP, how about Young Hawk? I'm not saying he need a DP, but y'all tell me. You know, he jumped on the song. He brung them guys outside, took them to the 50s. The 50s wasn't, you know, he said he tapped in with some 50s, but obviously a lot of 50s didn't know what was going on. You know, a lot of the Hoovers didn't know what was going on, as we could see from the other video. But y'all tell me, man, who deserves a DP in this situation, man? YG Hawk, Bobby Juno, King Peel, or any of the 40s, like he said, you know. So we gonna see, man. As you can see, I'm still in my office, man, but y'all can catch me outside, man. Be outside a lot more, man, so y'all could you know, pull up on me, man, and chop it up and see what's really going on. But until the next video, it's K-Mac. What the fuck?
Somehow, some way, and I'm not gonna even expose the names that I heard and how how it came about, but I'm gonna just say this. Somebody asked about somebody from Hoover, and they was directed to somebody from Hoover, and that somebody from Hoover was Hawk. So when all this trolling was going on with King Pill and all that, somebody, you know what I'm saying, had a bright idea like, hey, is there anybody from Hoover that can rap? That we can insert in this? And you know what I'm saying, to try to make it even a little more spunkier. They was directed to Hawk. Hawk hopped on the track with G Uno, hopped on the track with Pill. They all dissing 4 extras. I don't know if G Uno, in fact, dissing him, but I think he's on the track as well. However, Hawk like, hey, come down here to LA. They all come down to LA. Hawk tap in with the 50s. I'm not going to say the names he tapped in with in the 50s, but he let it be known that he tapped in with some reputable members from Hoover and told them what was going on. Like, hey, I'm saying, I got this dude King Pill down here. We want to shoot this video, you know what I'm saying? We got this video dissing 4 extras. A lot of people, or some people, I ain't gonna say a lot, some people wasn't feeling it because of the derogatory language that King Pill be using, you know what I'm saying? Dissing hoods, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But however, it was promo. Hawk name was attached to it. He was down there policing the situation as a Hoover and as them being in his hood, and he got the okay. They went over there, you know what I'm saying? He said they was on 54th, you know what I'm saying, Vermont. They was on the Fig side, you know what I'm saying? And also, they went through the 40s on Vernon and Fig. But Hawk wanted this to put out there that it was him and that they did have the okay to be down here in LA in his section and wherever else they went. He wanted it to be known that it was him because of his name. He's not the only Hawk. And I guess Baby Hawk tapped in and wasn't feeling his name being placed out there as well. You know, you had the homies from back on Fig from out the 50s. They didn't know what was going on, you feel me? And they felt like that shouldn't have been done. They felt like that should have been done in them dudes' area. But however, it just looked like it's a miscommunication, as it always is out here, you know what I'm saying? Young Hawk, in fact, did get permission to bring them to the Hoovers and took them through the 40s. He was on the diss track based on some old smoke that him and 4 Extra supposed to got out the way and didn't get out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Hit the turf, get your squabbles up. Grow a sack, get your marbles up. Save it all, then you flip a whip. Shoebox at the spot, now you stashing chips. Touch money neighborhood. Touch money neighborhood. Touch money neighborhood. Touch money neighborhood. Glock 23 before I caught some J's. Give and go, pick and roll, we was making plays. I'm a coach that still play the game. Tried to smut me up but couldn't fuck up the name. Touch money neighborhood.